supposed to be oil. I shut it off quite a while ago. All right, welcome back to CNC Equipment's YouTube channel. We got Mr. Kevin today's helping. And Randy was helping us on this, dude. The last video on this thing was a fun time, wasn't it?
Yes.
It was just 30 minutes ago, but it was several days for you guys.
It's about your clapped out undercarriage.
Yeah. Somebody just sent me a message what I was going to do about my undercarriage. We done fixed our undercarriage.
Boom.
So there's a playlist on this. This is a 1964 Northwest 41 dragline. We're in the process of getting it going and running. There's a playlist you can click on down below, get you caught up to speed. There is, what, 2 videos before this one? One trucking it in, the next one was all undercarriage work on it. So we actually took a couple, a track pad out of each side, a couple links out of the chains that drive the sprockets back here, and it was a fun old time. So if you've not seen that, go back, check those videos out. But today we're going to work on greasing and lubing and all that fun stuff. So we got all the tracks greased up in the last video just a few minutes ago. And we've got basically from the house up, right? We got stuff on the boom. So I bought this thing. It does run good. It's got a Murphy 4-cylinder 12-liter diesel in it. Yeah, I said 12 cylinders, 12 liters, 4-cylinder.
Boom.
Big motor is what we're trying to say.
6 by 6.5.
So all we know is it runs good and it drives forward and backwards, kind of.
Yeah.
We got some sticky levers, lots of sticky levers. We do not know if the boom works. We don't know if the swing works. All the levers are froze up. So we're going to work on that stuff today. Up in the house, we'll take you guys along. And I've never run a dragline before, other than driving it in the parking lot.
Hey, we should learn how to do it in here.
I don't think so.
I
I think it's going to go back outside. And goal is to hopefully get it working here before we head out to Florida, and we can at least hang a freaking flag on it. I do have a dragline bucket and stuff for it, so we hold that in the first video, but that's way on down the road. We still got to service the motor, but I doubt we get to that in this video. Who knows? Our goal is to get everything greased up, lubed up, and get it working somewhat. So there's a slew of grease fittings on this thing. What are you on, like your second or third tube of grease now? Yeah. We are missing the rollers. They've stole those for the drag line that comes out here, so we'll probably have to order some steel and stuff. We'll make those. I guarantee you're not going to go to the parts store and buy those. So did you get everything greased up down here?
Yeah.
We're about ready to go up in the house. We're going to get some lighting so these people can see.
Cool.
We're going to move on up the way here. We do have some stuff on the boom. We could hit this stuff and work our way back, because hopefully the boom goes up in the air and we won't be back down here again, right?
That's right.
We'll be optimistic.
That's right.
All right, we're going to start down here at the end of the old boom. We never did measure and see how long this is. We do know it fits in our shop. We got pulleys galore up here. Ooh, that one's broken. Yeah, we don't need that one anyway, right?
That's right.
Here's a grease fitting. I know you're 5'9", can't see it. You know what somebody just said? Well, so we had a live feed here yesterday with Dirt Perfect and Man Behind the Scenes. Somebody said his Wi-Fi wasn't working because he was sitting lower than the rest of us.
That's not very nice.
It's not. That is not
Just
nice.
because we're short doesn't mean we don't have hearts.
Keep going, bud. It's going somewhere. Oh, there it comes out. That was close.
Grease worm.
Grease worm. What we got up here?
Oh, I saw that.
Got it.
I saw that one.
Guarantee you can't. I'm on my freaking tippy toes, bud. Okay. Hey, do you know there's a light in here?
Really?
Yeah, I got it painted black too. This kind of looks like a concerning bolt.
It's most of the way in.
I probably should get a hammer and...
It's most of the way in.
Oh, here she comes.
There, see?
There she is.
Don't be scared. Now she's all the way in.
I'm gonna guess we need to put a new cotter pin in that. It kind of looks important, like it holds the boom up. All right, Kevin got a new cotter pin in there. I think we're looking good on this section. We're gonna head on down the way and keep greasing stuff up.
Don't worry, I'm here.
Got it. Coming out yet? I got water coming out. Well, bud. How about this one? You stop. Keep going. You got grease fitting up. Oh, did you run out of grease?
Nope.
Nope. Well, but I'm not in anything. you got one down under here? Grease fitting. Is there just one grease fitting?
Yeah.
Oh, we got grease fittings on this side too. Go ahead. Probably a grease fitting. Alright. Okay.
Nope.
Huh?
No grease fitting. It's gonna be like brand new.
It is, isn't it? Whoa, you're just squirting out over here. I think it's all one. You got plenty in her anyway.
Huh.
These boom pins got anything on them, or are they just dry?
They're back here. You gotta pick it up a little bit.
Oh, you can't get it. I wonder what's up in there.
Nothing.
Should I go up and see?
Nothing.
And what that does. Oh, I found grease fittings. We got 2 sets of 2. We got a gearbox up here. I wonder what's in here. This might be scary. A little moisture. Ooh, gears. It looks pretty nice in there. Wonder what the guy puts in there. We got an oiler here. It's got oil in it too. It's always a plus. I just got a bunch of gears and stuff in here, Kevin.
I just want to know what these rods do down here.
What you got? Oh, I don't know. There's a lot of things we don't know about. May have to read up on the old book here. You got a grease gun? You got the handle all warm.
You're welcome.
Oh, there's a bunch of stuff up top too.
On top.
Yeah, you may have to.
Shimmy.
We need to get something. Whoa, before you go up there, if you're going up, we need to fix that exhaust pipe up there, bud.
Oh. Yeah, she's only half power.
She is. We can't be closing off
I
12
saw
liters.
her whack that. It's on video.
No, it was like that before I bought it.
No, it's on video.
No. I can probably get right up here on this, Kevin. Alright, we're going to keep on greasing and lubing and doing all kinds of fun stuff. Oh my gosh, Randy.
What happened, man?
You missed the roof. It's all black.
Forest up there?
Yeah, it's got mold and... Did you give me a big enough... Did you give me a big enough pipe wrench?
I watched them with my own 2 eyes.
What's that?
I saw you hit that on a tree limb. I could even
No.
point the tree to you in Terre Haute.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't hit no tree in Terre Haute. You know what would be cool is if we cut that off, put like a 5-inch flapper on this dude.
Oh, I thought maybe we could do some of that square. Which way would you want this one?
That way the clouds could go up. I'm gonna need a hammer. I'm gonna grease all this crap up here. Man, they painted right over grease. It's like they didn't care when they were up here. Hey, you want to catch this grease gun, bud? You gonna catch my grease gun for me?
Coming in hot. Pass interference.
Whoa, snap! Uncle Scott! Are you grumpy today?
Yep.
Are we about ready to go into the house, bud?
Get back and throw it again.
How many rolls of paper towels do we need?
We don't want to run out.
Okay. Hey, grab that grease gun.
We got her. Wipe it off on the big leg.
That's what friends would do. Is this the next area of...
The side house.
We need some lights in here so we can see what we got.
Pop your bungee there.
Oh,
So I can open my door.
is this our door latch? Hang on, bud. I'm hooked up, bud. Calm down there. Okay, now.
I thought it was kind of resisting.
We could still use some light. I wonder what's in here. Oh, we got a whole toolkit up here. You got that light on that toolbox?
No. Oh, Bob.
Bud. We got the snap-on toolbox up here.
First off, there's something awesome right here that can't come out. You still be making payments on it. Snap on.
This is snap-on.
What's this? Oh, this is
That's
just
your
a
tire tool for your Chevy, bud.
Where's it at? I need it.
Broke down.
7/8. Come on. Well, so we just got some nuts and bolts. You ain't got lucky Chevy in there.
Man, this thing's like a freaking... Hey, come on in my house, bud.
Which door? Come through the side door.
There's a lot of things that will take your fingers off in here.
There's a pointy thing right there. Here, point it back with my Chevy tool.
You sure you got enough in there?
I can see it coming out right
Okay. This one here's thirsty. This looks like an important one. There's a lot of grease fittings on this dude.
Back when grease didn't cost money.
You got plenty of it, huh? Alright, we're going to keep on keeping on in this big old house. We're going to work our way around back over the control compartment, I guess. See any more fittings? We'll be back after we use about 4 more tubes of grease. And look at that big old motor. Isn't that a beauty?
Makes my front teeth stick out.
Hey, Bubby, you up here? Alright, I got oil on the other side. What are you doing?
I'm just finding random grease fittings.
Okay, I'm gonna go back here where it's dark and scary. What do you got? I feel like these plugs should be taken out and stuff put in here. Suck it in. Hey, you just blocked one of my plugs.
We're in now.
close the door to the operator station. How you like my house?
It's kind of a scary little thing.
It is.
I feel like this is where it puts the lotion on the skin.
It rubs it in.
See? Tonic. Oh, them are big gears.
They are, aren't they? They got gear oil on them too, don't they?
That's good.
Is this what we do?
Got a little more.
Your oil just is dripping out over here.
Do I?
Yeah.
It means I got it everywhere.
That means it's good. Good.
I think we just need to dump that bottle in both these holes. These things wasn't really environmentally friendly.
Now, how could you say such a thing?
I don't know. Oh, right here we go. I see a check plug way down here. Where'd that light go? That light. Wonder how that holds oil. Oh, it's got oil in it.
That's right.
This is a good one, boys. It's only down about a 1/4 inch.
No, all day.
That's brand new. Dump that bottle in there and we'll be golden. You believe that? It's almost like this thing's not 60 years, some years old.
I mean, it's never had Lucas before.
That's not Lucas, bud. Just because that's what it says on the bottle. Hey, Uncle Scott, we're going to need another refill.
We need a refill.
Look at him. He's right here.
There.
Oh, my gosh.
You follow the Yelp road to get here?
There you go.
Okay, I'll do that.
Thank you.
Special. Hmm.
Dang. That was loud.
Was it? I see some grease fittings. I see a fuel tank. I wonder how much fuel we got. Oh. She's got a half tank. Not real fresh looking, I will say that. Probably ought to dump some stuff in there. Uh-oh. Somebody wants to talk to me. It's one of those scammers. Hey, look, we got a rag joint in here. You believe that?
I see a grease fitting.
Yep, I need a grease gun. Nobody's home.
Thank you. Oh, gosh. Nasty thing.
You're going for the big gulp. How about some grease? Can you do two things at once? Look at him go, people. Okay, it got me. You're just a multitasker, aren't you?
Yeah, sure. Wonder how many fingers are down in the bottom of that thing.
Oh.
You know they only put this guard on here because somebody got their fingers in it.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I like my throttle cable here. That's pretty fancy. What else we got in here?
I see another grease fitting.
Oh, you just opened up the galleyway, bud.
See, I told you.
Oh, yeah. We got two grease fittings over there. We got all kinds of grease fitting. Look, they left me voicemails. You want me to go up there, bud?
I'll get it.
Alright, we've been back here checking the engine out. I'm going to put a little diesel treatment in there. It is cold outside, and we're probably going to take this dude outside and play with it here in a little bit. I think I'm going to do a service on the engine later. It's got good clean oil on it right now. We'll have to check the air filter. I think that's the oil filter there. I'm not real for sure on these dudes because I've not been around them. I have no books on them yet. If anybody's got any books I could buy, this is an MP12 Murphy diesel. Be happy to buy them. Had a couple people sending me some links to books. The stuff on the internet is for air controls. Jen Sales has a book. We've got it. As you guys can see, I have all the hand controls. So, I think we got everything back here. Kevin's spraying gallons of spray lube. Get the rest of the tools out of here. About time to start yanking on levers and get stuff freed up.
That's right. With it running.
Not in here, buddy. We need to do some headliner restoration work. Kevin's been up here greasing stuff. I'll probably yank on some levers here, Kevin. You can, I got a couple more oil cups here. I need some gear oil in.
Oh, do you now?
You want to give them some oil?
Do you now?
It's right up there. That grease fitting's down there. She likes oil. Oh, did that go in your face?
Yep.
Not my face.
That's right.
You got lights I can stick up in here?
Sure do.
A lot of levers, a lot of controls.
There you go.
There we can see. So I got brake bands look kind of loose or whopper jawed. What do you see?
All kinds of stuff moving.
Brakes. Oh, she's coming back to life. You spraying stuff, bud? This brake here is down low, Kevin. So you can see where this one's going to here. You see that?
That one's down. It looks like the rod's bent.
Not moving.
It's moving. It's just you got a little bend in the rod there compared to the other one.
Alright, is there any way to adjust it? I mean, I got some brake, but
Yeah.
it might be alright. Like this other one's got a couple more inches of brake. We'll have to find out where that goes. Get that adjusted up, and we're going to get all these levers freed up. And hopefully take it outside and see if anything happens. Alright, we got most of the controls freed up. We got one that's a little sticky in there. We're not sure. It may need to be running for it to move a little better. We got one more box to check, and that is the travel box down here. We gotta find the check plugs on those. Make sure there's no water in it or anything. Old gears up in there. Huh. Well, I'm going to try to find a plug in this oily, greasy mess. Get that checked, and maybe we'll take her outside and see if anything works on it. Alright, it might be a little loud. We're under the beast here. Checking the gear oil, and there's no gear oil in here. Or at least not right where the drain plug is. Oh, why won't that come out, Kevin? don't know my own strength. This is supposed to be oil.
Sometimes it's darker.
Sometimes?
Yeah.
The old guy told me to check these because they get full of water. I don't believe it had much oil in there, did it?
I'm gonna go ahead and say no.
Huh. Yeah, there's no oil. That's a gear right there. Okay. Well, at least we checked them, I guess. We gotta drain the other side out over here. And then we'll fill them back up with some fresh gear oil. Alright. Me and Kevin's draining water out of the transmission
Now
housing.
we're making brownies.
Brownies, we got brownie batter. Oh, my light went dead right when I pulled these people on. I took the inspection cover off up in here. I'm gonna steal the light, Kevin. Well, we got some oil and we got some water. But it'll be alright. I don't see nothing too out of the ordinary in there. I've been looking around, so. Got 3 drain plugs on this housing. We got one over there, one in the middle, one on the side where Kevin's at digging out goop. So we're gonna put those plugs back in. This is not a precision. This ain't no precision. I can't even talk. Precision machine. So we're gonna throw the plugs back in it. It only holds oil up what, about 4 or 5 inches. There's check plugs there, and there's one over here. So I'm gonna pump oil back in through this hole, and those gears just fling everything up in there. It's just low speed. Yeah, that's probably all right. Thick, goopy oil, I think. Let's throw the plugs back
Little
in.
fingers come plopping out. Oh, had a water
I'm glad
spot.
we got the water out of here, though. Oh, you got it pooping over here too. I think we throw the plugs back in it, Kevin, and fill her up with gear oil, and she'll be good for another 60 years, maybe. All right, we think we've got everything. Only thing I did notice, we got the turntable gear teeth in there. We got to lube up at some point. There's a little access hole. I think we got it. We got the gearbox filled back up with oil. Hopefully it stays in there. I got all the water out of it anyway, didn't we? We got everything greased up that we think we need greased up. Are you grumpy, Uncle Scott?
You betcha.
So, we got all the levers working but one. I'm not sure if it's not, I don't know what a couple of them do. I'm just going to be honest.
It's a moving lever.
I'm not sure if it's because it's not running right now. We can't get it to move. Oh, you got it moving some, didn't you?
Uh-huh.
Your face kind of looks like you're lying to me.
No, I got it to move a little.
You just want to see me back it outside again.
I want to see you pull it out the front door.
We need to get a tester so we can test the alternator, see if it's putting that one wire it's dangling in the floor, you know.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we'll try to get this dude fired up and outside. And is it cold outside yet?
No.
Okay.
Heat wave. 16.
All right, up here in the house. I think you got me traveling to the right there, bud.
I don't know.
We're getting ready to fire this big old Murphy up. So what you got going on? We got one random wire We think.
It's got voltage going to it.
right now.
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me. How many volts you got here now? So we're seeing if we're charging or not.
Trying to get me a good connection here.
How much juice do you have on the batteries?
On the batteries. 24 and a half.
I bet she's probably charging it, ain't she? Maybe that's just a random wire we don't need. Alright, we got the engine clutch out. I'm gonna turn this over a little bit and get some fuel up in it.
I'm scared.
You ready?
Yep. charging wire.
Is it?
When you started cranking it, I got 12.5 out of it.
12.5.
Yeah, from 4 to 12.5. We were working our way up.
Oh, you're supposed to have like 24, bud.
It's coming.
Here, hold this here camera.
Like this?
It takes 2 hands, bud.
Like this?
Are you ready to feel the
Like
thunder?
this?
Oh, Papa Randy. Are you ready?
Yeah. Want me to open the door? Okay. I see the cable moving. Can you switch them maybe?
Find the sweet spot. We were actually going to bring it back inside, and right before he made it to the door, it started swinging. So he must have moved the right levers. And now he's trying to figure out where those levers are.
I shut it off quite a while ago. That's when you know you got a
Small forest fire out here.
That's when you know you got a lot of rotating mass. Well, it didn't quite go as planned. Kind of assumed that. We got the boom levers froze up. We was hoping maybe it might start working. And also the swing lever. The swing lever is moving free, but it's not doing anything. So the travel, this thing machine will only travel or swing. It does either one. It can't do both at the same time. So just changing the lever for that, forward and backwards, and we wasn't getting any swing. So we're gonna have to regroup. And what do you think, bud?
Maybe it's down here in these.
Hey, bring that ladder over here. It's a long way down. Okay. So we did get the.
I thought you were swinging there for a second.
I think it was just the.
Turntable was free.
Yeah, I put the swing brake on. I don't know what was going on. I thought we got the swing working. We did get the two drums working. The main line and the dragline drum. They're both working.
Maybe that's it down there.
What is it?
Somebody needs to tell us what those two things
Oh,
do.
we didn't try those.
No, I don't know what them do.
Why didn't we try that?
Well, I don't know.
So we got these two levers here, and I haven't. What do those do? Why didn't we try those?
I was scared.
You should have. Those got to do something. I hear them clanging in there. I bet that might have something to do with their situation. We're going to do a little ciphering on it here and see if we can figure that boom lever still froze up, so it's got to move.
Yeah.
I don't know what those have to something to do with the travel, which could have something to do with the swing.
Did he say either you have to make it travel or you have to make it
Yeah, you only
swing?
do one or the other. Which that one lever up there says swing on it.
But you'd think you wouldn't have to switch it there. You'd think you'd switch it up here. I don't know though.
I don't either. I sure as heck don't want to try it in here.
It's pretty wild to have two handles just hanging out the front of your machine.
Yeah. Maybe we won't worry about that. I might put a picture up on the Facebook thing. People might know. Maybe we'll just worry about that boom lever thing in the morning. Boom horse. I want to get the boom up in the air. We get the boom up and we'll be golden. So there's a reason why the boom's been down a long time probably. We're about to find out. We'll be back in the morning. Alright, got a little information from some people. Those two little arms coming out there, what they call digging locks. I guess they lock the tracks when you're digging so they don't roll. This thing does have a handbrake in it too, so don't think they really use those much. So, we got some bad news and good news.
Bad news.
I think I may have figured out where our boom lift and swing problem is. It's way up under all that. I'll crawl up here and show you what's going on. Alright, so the boom hoist gearbox is way up under there, back behind these two drums. There's a group of guys on Facebook that's been really helpful, pointing me somewhat in the right direction. So we're going to unbolt a bunch of sheet metal in here. There's basically, you got your boom lever, it comes in here, and there's a rod that goes crossways, and then there's a way I understand it, like a forked shaft in there. And because the boom function doesn't get used very much, you just leave it set up. The things get rusted and seized up bad. So the swing stuff is also under there. So we're going to rip some of the sheet metal out and dig into it and see what's going on down here. Alright, got some sheet metal off. We've been messing up here for an hour or better. We got the shaft freed up. I know it's hard for you guys to see. that goes over here to a box that actually runs the little winch that actually picks the boom cable up. So it drives this cable right here, goes down to the winch over there where Kevin's at. I'll show you guys that here in a second, but that winch winds around and picks all this cable up at dead ends over here, so it keeps running back and forth to make less work for it. So we fill those gearboxes up with gasoline. I know that's probably not the proper procedure, but we got the shaft turning, something stuck inside the box. The guys on the Facebook forum, Northwest Cranes, told me that's a issue with these things, so we're gonna let that soak. I don't know if that's gonna do any good. We think we got the swing gear working, didn't we?
Yeah.
And so it goes in right here. This is a swing brake right here, but we got that shaft turning. It's clicking, making a good clank noise now, so I think we got it working. It just needs lubed up, so we took all the sheet metal off. Basically, it was a big old gutter laying right there, so I'll take you guys over and I'll show you where this cable goes over. Alright, so we're inside there. You can see that cable comes down through the top and goes around this little winch drum here, and that's what winds up and makes the boom come up. So we're gonna let that thing soak for a while and try it again. I feel confident we got the swing working on it now, so we'll just have to mess with that gearbox more. I'm not sure if it will come loose or not. There is another option. It's not the right thing to do, but I'll maybe expose that in another video about getting the boom up. So, but hopefully you guys like this. Next video will be hopefully getting the boom up. We'll get it up one way or another, won't we?
That's right.
We've got another plan for it if that don't work, because I do not have the time right now to take all that off. It's quite a bit of work. You got to take those winch drums and stuff off, get to that. And actually, for what I'm going to do with it, flagpole holder, dig a couple holes, it's not going to matter. So, but anyway, stick around if you want to see that. If you liked what you seen today, give us that big old thumbs up. Helps us out a lot. And don't forget, we got a playlist on this dude. You guys don't want to miss out on the next thing. You might consider subscribing. So catch you guys next time.